Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We are going to be playing some IO today. It's been a little while since I've said that, and we're actually going to be playing her in a way that I actually haven't made a video on, I don't think, since she released, which is weird because it's actually quite a popular playstyle. We're going to be playing with Goddess's Blessing. I think the last time I played IO on the channel we did Sacrifice. I've made multiple videos with Lifelink, but I don't think I've actually done one based around Goddess's Blessing, and if I have, I don't think I've done it with this sort of loadout slash playstyle because they're obviously quite entwined with each other. It's a word I've never used before. Yeah, we're playing IO. We're going to be as focused as possible on healing with a loadout that looks exactly like this. It's the only one I'm really planning to use for today's video. Protectors 5, Sanctum of Faith 5, and then Moonlight Garden 3. As you can tell, they're all based around Moonlight regen. This one gives you Moonlight near Luna. This one gives you it whenever you're not using it, and the way it's described there is a little bit misleading because it doesn't work exactly how you'd probably think from the description of that card. We've got a little bit of a heal on Moonlight, a little bit of a regen when we actually hit people with the bow, and a tiny bit of extra max health. The two normal loadouts I find myself going for with IO / Luna are these two. They're basically the same thing, they just have one card change. This one has regen on the bow, this one has just reduced cooldown on the initial deploy if you're expecting to get Luna cleared a lot, but we're not playing with either of these two today. They still have increased max health and also a heal on Moonlight, and then they also have Protectors 5 because I really do like this card, especially if you're going for the one that makes Luna heal, and then they have Broken Deity. In this one, we're not rocking Broken Deity because we're going to be using Eraka's damage reduction and we won't be getting heals on Luna, so we want to kind of have her close to us just so we can get Protectors the entire time and have her as like kind of a stun / damage assist instead of throwing her near teammates for heals and stuff. So for me at least, this is going to be a pretty significant playstyle change. I have played with IOs that have used this on my team. I've gone against it a couple times. I've also fiddled with it right before this video in the target practice just to tweak the loadout to the exact way I want it to go. And the reason I say that this is a little bit misleading, it still works the way that you're thinking, and the card isn't necessarily wrong. It's just worded in a way that makes you think it would work a bit differently than it actually does. So it says regen 5% Moonlight every 1 second while not using Moonlight, which makes you think that every second you get a 5%. And from what I could tell in the target practice, it's a much more gradual thing. So you get 5% over 1 second, but I might be wrong with that. If I am wrong, then just disregard what I just said. But as far as I could tell, it wasn't like a thing that just ticked. It's just a thing that happens over a second instead of every 1 second. But I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me in the comments, of course. So yeah, that's the loadout we're rocking with today. It's not necessarily the best way to play with this town, but I think it'll work quite well for me because obviously loadouts are quite a personal thing. We're going to be queuing for Onslaught and Siege because I don't really feel like IO is in her best situation ever when she's on a TDM. She still does fine, but I'd much rather play her on Onslaught or Siege. We'll make sure we can actually grab her. We got Warder's Gate as the map booster for the boys, and let's just actually jump into a game. I feel like the intro has been long enough already. He just asked for a skin boost and he actually just got one. That's a first. Usually when people ask for skin boosts, it never really happens because it's just weird to ask for them. Usually you use a skin booster when you've got skins you want to use on the character that you don't actually have unlocked, but there we go, we got one. I don't have any for IO that I can actually use, so it's pointless for me. But team-wise, we've got an Amani and a level 192 Terminus. I think that's the highest level term I've ever seen. We've got a Strix 31 and a Maeve 40. We're up against Damba, Barak, Zin, Amani, and Ram. It'll be interesting to see how we deal with Ram. I imagine Term is going to be a pain in the ass with me because we're going to be able to give him a damage reduction and stuff. We're up against a Grandmaster Barak, which is going to be annoying. Any other names I recognize? I think there's a couple people here who I've played with before, but we'll go ahead and grab Goddess's Blessing and the setup. Not necessarily the best thing for this map, but considering the range on our right click now is actually pretty decent, it's definitely not going to be a bad choice. Kind of hard for me to explain what I meant with the 5% thing, but if you look here, the meter goes up really, really gradually. It's not like a 5% clink. It might just be a visual thing where the meter fills up visually quite smoothly, even if it is ticking every second. But from what I can tell, it seems like it's over 1 second instead of every 1 second. It's such a small detail, it's just something I'm being nitpicky about. What do we go for item? Do I start out with Haven? I feel like I'm going to start out with Haven here and then go from there. We've got Pyromania, Cat Burglar, Unauthorized Use, and Crush. Okay. Spirits Chosen, Tinkering, Enforcer, Yomi, and Splitting Ice. Alright. Well, Amani on both sides is something I'm not particularly used to. We'll go ahead and throw our little Luna here and try and focus on heals as much as we can. Get one through to the term. Get some more heals through this term. There we go. He's getting damage reduction and stuff. I'm going to throw my Luna on the point and play aggressively. Get a stun on this Barak. More heals through to him. There we go. Luna coming through clutch with the combo stun with term. Nice. There we go. Just keep getting heals as much as we can. Get some more hits on him. I'm trying to heal the Strix back there, but it's kind of awkward that Zin is seemingly going for me, but also everybody else at the same time. They have tweaked her heal a little bit, I think, since the last time I made an IO video as well. It's a little bit easier to go onto the right target now than it used to be. Make sure the Maeve is still up. We're getting pretty damn quick regen. Can I get one on the Amani? There we go. Objective captured. For some reason lately I've been getting tense games right at the start, but there's a heal on Amani. Let's get a heal over on Term as well. I'm going to F myself backwards a little bit here. Get a hit or two on the Zin. Reposition our Luna because she's a bit too far up. More heals on the Term. He's pushing up quite a bit here. See if we can get a stun on Ram as he tries to get away, or I guess push in. Sure, more heals over there on him. I feel like I'm healing for a lot, but that Cauterize is kind of bodying me. A little bit of a heal on the Maeve. I'm going to get some more on him. Going to reposition my Luna. Wait for the regen. Oh, he's still up. He's actually still up. I'm surprised. Can I get around this corner to get more heals on him? I can't believe if I actually just kept this term alive. Honestly thought he was a goner. I'm trying my best to throw him out here, but I honestly need more moonlight. I have as much moonlight regen as you could possibly get, and yet I feel like I'm goddamn running out of it because of how much my team is taking damage here, which is, I guess, a good thing because our stats going to look good. More heals on him. Go ahead and reposition Luna. I don't think she's actually been cleared more than once or twice so far. I think we're making this push. 4 of them are out. Nice. Rejuvenate would definitely be a big hand. I'm hoping Term gets it in a little bit, but so far we're not doing too bad. I haven't actually got a single death yet. I'm surprisingly still up. I gotta heal through to this Term. Yes, I can. There we go. He's still up. I died, but I'm back, so it's fine. I'm keeping heals on him. He's still looking pretty good. We'll throw our Luna down. Should have done that earlier, but it's fine. I just kind of focused on the heal first to make sure he didn't get cleared. Get more heals on the Maeve. It's a little bit finicky sometimes with the more mobile characters. Mine's having really weird visual bugs, but I'd say overall I do like this way of playing IO. I'm just a bit less comfortable with it in comparison to the other way of playing. I will use our F mid-air, get some more heals on him. I think he's actually out of range. Can I get in range, Term? God damn it. I think it's fine. He's going for an ult. Don't know why I threw a heal on him there, but it's fine. He just cleared a Marnie. More heals, throw Luna down. The sound effect felt like it was going on forever, but sure, more hits over there on Ram. Reposition our Luna, more heals. Should I go for the ult? I don't really need to, but we are pushing overtime here. Stun from IO coming through clutch. Heals on Term. This is such a tense game. Why is this such a tense match? I don't know. I need to throw this barrack off the map, maybe? There we go. That saved Amani. I'm gonna get some more heals on her. That was a pretty clutch play, but there we go. We just got push failed. God damn it. I just said it was a clutch play. I saved Amani, and then I wasn't on the point. Did Term die? I think Term died. That was too tense. I messed up. Amani just said 200 IQ FrostFangs. I did save her, so it wasn't a wasted ult because I did get Barrack off of the map, and I think he died. As far as I know, I wasn't really able to follow what was going on because of how hectic the freaking end of that round was there. Term just said the heals are good. Maeve said cancel that. Rest in peace my feels. Yeah, the end of that round was absolutely mental. There was just so much going on. I tried to save Amani with the ult on Barrack, which did work, but I had to drop off the point to make sure she was alive, because if she died after using the ult, then that would have been completely wasted, although considering we didn't get the push, I guess they were both wasted anyway. I don't know. I was just trying to make a good play, and I kind of butchered it, I think. Trying to stick with the team because the guys are trying to single me out a little bit. Strix is still up. This Barrack should probably be gone here. I'm going to throw my Luna down and I guess reposition a little bit, see if we can get rid of Barrack. There we go. Nice. That actually worked. Thought I was going to butcher that play, but we pulled it off. That is a Marnie Dragon. Okay, hello, Zin. Let's see if we can kill you. Oh, he's so low. Heals on Maeve. Reposition our Luna again. Heal a little bit from being out of combat. That is a Marnie Dragon. Jesus Christ, my F is on cooldown. I am totally dead. I'm just gone. Get a heal on the turn. Make sure he's still up. This is like the third time I've made this play here where he's really, really low, and we managed to get to him because he's got his little immunity, which is really, really nicely comboing with what we're doing. More heals for the Maeve. There we go. She's still up. I'm going to go ahead and jump backwards. The Ram pushed up on me there a little bit. I'm probably dead. I can maybe throw 3 of them off the map, or 2. I'll take none, I guess, because I hit the goddamn wall. I was very close to a big brain play, but I butchered it a little bit because they ended up hitting the wall. I was trying to get 3 of them off the map. Term is going for the ult. Don't think he's going to get anybody with it, but sure, Barrack. God, OMG. Yeah, he's a Grandmaster Barrack. That's kind of what you expect. There goes Luna with the stun. We actually just got rid of him. Nice. I got to heal through to you, Term. You're kind of behind a rock here. You're at like a really, really awkward angle. I can't really do anything about that, my guy. Just about kept Strix alive. He was being ulted by Zin. I was a little bit late to react, but we did just keep him up. Nice. Get a little bit more healing on to the Term. This is a tense game. I wasn't really expecting a tense match considering I haven't played IO in a little while, but trying to do the best I can in the situation we're in, though. Let's get more heals on him. Okay, he's getting 45 a tick here, but I'm able to hold it for ages, so it's fine. Strix is dead. More heals on the Maeve. Can you please stop selecting Amani game? Thank you. We got more heals on him. Get a little more on this Amani. She's still up. What's the plan here? I guess I'm going to have to retreat, get some heals on Amani. There we go. IO is actually still up. I'm IO. That's Luna. I'm so bad with names. There we go. We got a kill on Zin. Well done, Luna. Well, it seems like it's just Ram holding this point. Amani just killed the enemy Amani. I'm pretty sure we've got it, unless they run in now and regain it super quick. We'll see how it goes. That's the Amani with the cross-map Frost Bomb. Love to see it. Can I get a stun on this Ram, please? Luna, go make a clutch play. I think that actually worked how I intended. Oh, Zin, I am totally dead. I'm in a bit of a tough spot here. I can't really push up on my own. I'm going to throw Luna down there and get some heals and stuff. That is Barrack with his thingy. Should I ult them away, see if that works? Oh my god, that was so laggy. What the hell was that? Term is popping his ult. Okay, sorry, that was a terrible play for me there. I don't know what happened with the ult. I had to hit it like 3 times, and then when it eventually actuated, I had a really, really shit position, but that's fine. More heals on him. There we go. I think Ram is gone. Nice. All right, Amani Dragon just wreaking pain on the point. Heals over there on the Strix. Sick. We actually got it. There goes a Barrack. That was a bit of a cheesy kill, but I got to take whatever I can get. I'm doing pretty meh so far. Go ahead and get a little bit more cauterize. I don't know if it makes the most sense in this situation, but I don't really feel like Kronos and Morale Boost are going to help me massively, so I'm going to stick do cauterize. If I was better with my ult, I'd get Morale Boost, but considering I'm firing a decent amount, I feel like Court does kind of make sense. Focus Barrack and Zin. Don't overextend, please. I kind of agree with that. Zin is kind of the only person pressuring me. Nobody else is really putting that much pressure on. Let's get some heals on Term. I think the Amani did just die. More heals on him. There we go. Can I get a heal through to you, Strix? There we go. He's back up to full. Get a heal on this Maeve as well if I can. There we go. I think she's coming back from being out of combat. We'll throw a Luna on the point because even though we're not going for the talent. She can still play the objective. I'm just trying to spread my heals out as much as I can here. Rip Maeve. I tried to keep her, but I was a little bit too late. Just reposition Luna a bit. That is Amani Dragon. I think we're all kind of going for a flank here because we know where she is, or Term is at least. I can come and help. There we go. She is out. Sick. That actually worked. Left Luna on the point. She's actually still holding it as well because I'm throwing a little heal to her. She nearly got cleared, but there we go. She is still up. Term is here as well. Nice. I actually can't believe that play worked out. That could have gone so much worse. Luna go for the stun. No, that didn't really work. Okay, we're holding it though. I'm going to F backwards. That's the Damber Fury me. That was a weird combo of animations going on there. Going to just keep throwing heals because I get a bit of self-heal from it. I think overtime's going to be over any second. There we go. Sick. More heals on Term. Make sure everybody else is still up and full. Zin is gone. I probably shouldn't have fired into his counter. It was a bit risky, but it worked out. There we go. 3-2. What a tense match with Io so far. I hope I'm going to have a good healing staff. I can beat out the enemy Damber. That's all I really want, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I've been throwing out a lot of right clicks. You're probably tired of hearing the sound effect. I know I am. I don't know if I'm going to have more than him. We'll just see. The damage reduction, though, I'm definitely feeling that. Even if I have crappy heals, I feel like my damage reduction has had mad value. Luna are just over here pushing the point. Ram went for the ult there. Didn't get anything with it, though. More heals and damage reduction on you. I'm doing it more for the goddamn damage reduction, I feel like, at this point. I'm really glad I went for this talent, honestly. Get more heals on him. I don't know what's going on with Amani. She's pushing in a little bit weirdly. More heals on you. Going to reposition my Luna and see if I can kind of fight you a little bit here. I'm not really sure what my plan is. I'm going to try and maybe run around. This is so awkward. I wasn't really sure what to do there. Alright, well, I died. Term ulted. He's still up. My respawn is any second. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish off Corduroy. So we've got Max Court, Max Haven. That's fine. Yeah, I feel like my damage reduction has been mad valuable this game. I feel like I've kept Term alive a lot of the time just because of the damage reduction. Let's go and get a heal on the Strix, heal on the Term, heal on as many people as we possibly can. Jesus Christ, I'm spreading this around like a silly amount. We'll throw our Luna down for a little bit of a health shield and also for the regen. Zin is really close to being gone. He's actually out. Amani, if you just peek around, I can heal you. Or you can ult, I guess. I think it's probably going to be a win here anyway. Can I throw back off the map before the game's over? There we go. I did that earlier and it kind of worked. Oh, he's back on. Is that what he did last time as well? Oh, no, we did push him out of his little area, though, and it's a victory, so I guess it doesn't really matter. There we go. Sure. That was what, 4-1 or was it 4-2? I can't remember, but it was a pretty damn good game overall. I feel like I did IO damage reduction justice for sure. We'll see with the stats, though. Barak is the man with top play. He, I'm guessing, gets rid of me here, or is this where I fall off the map? That's where I fall off of the map to Aram. Barak, for some reason, gets 3P'd, and then every time he fires, he goes further back. That is the weirdest and the funniest bug I've seen in ages, and now I'm in the void. What? I didn't even get to see what the hell the top play was. Why did Barak get further out of screen every time you fired? What? Anyway, there we go. There are the stats for game 1. We will do another one, of course, because that was relatively short. It wasn't like a massively long siege game or anything. Our Strix did pretty good. 19-13, 86k. Props to him. Maeve did way better than I thought she did there. I thought she was a bit of a weak link during the match, but overall, she shredded. 17-9, 102k. Props to her. Really does show you that sometimes in the game you don't really feel it, but then the stats page will kind of clarify a little bit for you, because honestly, I didn't really notice it that much in the game, but clearly the enemy did. We did a pretty decent job. We don't have like a crazy amount of damage, but we do have top healing, which is all I was really aiming for there. I would have had more damage if I was focusing on it, but I was basically holding my right click on people like the entire game, and that was the only way I was getting healing. Obviously, Luna didn't heal there, so we got all of that from our right click. And then finally on our side, Amani and Term both did really good as well. She has top damage in the whole game, followed by Maeve, who actually has second top, and then Term has, I think, third. Yeah, we have first, second, and third top damage, and Term was a tank, and he was playing super aggressively, and he clearly showed that he was level nearly 200. Props to him. On their side, Zin was occasionally a pain just because he'd go around and flank and stuff. He didn't do too bad. Amani has a bit of a weird stat, 717, 42k. She's the only person who has less damage than us. She really didn't do all that well there. Barak did a pretty damn good job, 12, 11, 90k. Damber also did pretty good, 136k heals, 53k damage, and then Ram did okay. I'd honestly put that down to Amani and Ram. I feel like Barak and Damber and Zin were all playing great. Damber and Barak a little bit more than the Zin, but overall I think that was a really, really fun match. I think we just had a little bit of an advantage matchmaking wise. We'll go ahead and queue for an Onslaught. Sure, we did a siege already. We'll do an Onslaught now for the second one. I had a ton of fun playing with this. I don't feel like it's going to be as strong as on Onslaught, because I feel like on Onslaught it's much better to have like an area heal than just a selective heal, but on Siege, especially in some of those team fights where I was just going on the Term, he was getting pounded, but that 25% damage reduction plus his immunity wall that he could pull up was just crazy, because also he's getting a constant heal as well. I know a lot of people also like to add a movement speed buff to that by going for like swift arrows, but in my experience, whenever I'm playing and I have an IO who's got this, it throws me off more than it usually helps me, so I don't usually stick to this. I feel like it sometimes hurts more than it helps, so I'd rather just go without it and put points into other stuff, but definitely in some situations it'll work, so I'm just letting you guys know about it if you don't already, which you probably do, but in some situations it'll be great. In other situations it can mess you up, so I just don't really run it. I feel like all the cards worked great, wouldn't really change anything about it. Level 5 Protectors and Sanctum of Faith both worked fantastically. Maybe buffing out Luna a little bit more could be useful. I wouldn't boost her health or her deploy time, but maybe her range could be kind of useful. I don't know. The Spirit Arrows card I would rock, but it's such a small amount. it's like 0.1 second a level. Why would I use this? I feel like if I was better with IO and Luna, I'd rock different stuff, but considering I'd call myself kind of average, maybe a little bit above average with her, I'll stick to like the easier setup, which is what these are really. We got Marauder support King of the Hill. Sure, we'll go ahead and lock in our IO and use a booster for the boys, or not apparently. The booster button is just non-existent today. I was already looking forward to like recording this video because of how much fun I have when I play this, but I actually had way more than I even expected to, just because of how tense that match was for like the entire duration. There was no breathing room at all in that game. I feel like the team fights were just so close to going in either direction that it was just really quite fun to experience. Hopefully it was fun to watch. If it was, you know, drop a like on the video. I'd appreciate it. I never say that in videos, but Badge really felt like it deserved it, at least in my opinion. We've got a Mave, we've got a Tyre, we've got an Amani and a Buck. It is a full damage flank team. Sure, we're up against Dredge, a Damba, a Ruckus, a Grok, and a Buck. So Buck on both sides, and that is the only double up. I think other than that is a very, very different team comp because they have a Ruckus and also a Dredge who's like a spammy damage. We don't really have any spammy damage characters. We have Amani and Tyra. In fact, this does work with squishy characters, but it also works quite well with tanks. There isn't really a situation where it works badly. It always works fine. There are just some situations where you want to grab the area heal. I feel like Onslaught is one of the ones where this isn't necessarily the better choice, but it just depends. I'd also say it's massively just personal preference. Some people prefer to play with this and, you know, heal with the right click. Other people like to just throw a thing down. It really just depends on how you like to play IO. What do we go for items? Do I go for blast shields? Seems like Grok is going for totemic ward, end snare on Buck. Maybe I should go for resilience, rocket barrage, and scuttle. I think I'm gonna go with blast shields just because of the goddamn Dredge and Ruckus rockets. On our side, we've got burn monster, end snare as well on Buck, splitting ice. Why am I seeing so much Amani today? That's weird. Snake toss with Damba. Oh, I see how it is. It's going to be reload spam Dredge and reload speed Damba. Right, resilience is definitely going to be my second item. Let's just go run down to the middle. Is everybody going down the bottom or people taking different routes? Okay, I'll throw my IO on the point. I am IO. That is a Luna I'm throwing on the point. Why am I so bad with names? I don't even know where it goddamn comes from. No one's really hitting the Luna too much, so I'm just going to focus heals on her and also this Amani. I don't really have vision on anybody else. I'm not looking too good. There's more heals on you as you get stunned. How are you still alive? Damage reduction coming through clutch. There's more healing on her. How am I keeping these guys alive? Honestly, don't know. IO is keeping pressure on that point though. No one's really going rid of the IO or the Luna. I mean, there we go. We got rid of the freaking Grok because of it. Keep heals on you. How are you still alive again? I've freaking saved you from another really shitty situation. There's more heals. There's more heals. IO, not IO. Luna is still there, just doing damage and capping the point. I don't know if they don't see her or if they're just not bothered, but let's see if we can maybe kill that Damba. He's really low. I can't believe we actually won that team fight. I'm honestly surprised. It went on for ages, but let's see if we can maybe kill this Grok. Luna, you want to go in for a stun or am I dead? I'm dead. I was really hoping Luna would see him and stun him, but I don't think she was able to there. We're going to go ahead and grab resilience, throw Luna on the point again, and maybe set ourselves up for like an ult play or something. I'm going to flip myself over here and see if I can get like the right angle to throw people off. Let's see if we can get this. There we go. We grabbed the Grok. We also grabbed two other people. That was a 3-man ult and they all hit the wall again. Didn't that happen last match? I tried to throw a Luna in the way. I'm on like no health. Get a couple hits as we drive by. I'm still up. Holy shit, I'm still up. I'm on 400 health. I'm just checking behind me and reloading. Sure, as we wiggle away. This is the freaking paranoid freaking tactic. Oh, hello, Buck. What's poppin', my G? There's some hits for you. If I landed those, you'd be dead already. I am so bad, but thank you, May, for coming and saving my titties. Let's go ahead and get more resilience. There we go. Haven't really felt like I've needed resilience too much so far, but hopefully when the time comes, it will be helpful. Let's kill that Ruckus. Nice one. Oh, I tried to keep her alive. I'll keep heals on the Luna. Maybe we can kill this Grok. There we go. More heals on Luna. Luna, I refuse to let you die. Oh, I'm dead before Luna is, but maybe Amani can kill the Grok. Apparently not. Sure, freaking team is so split up so far, but we're actually winning by like double their score somehow. Amani going for the ult in a bit of an awkward spot considering where the point just moved, but we can cover her, so she should be alright. Just sitting on here to get the credits because if I don't, then freaking Luna doesn't give us any. There's some freaking heals on the Amani who need to die to the Buck. We'll finish off our resilience. Well, now we got max resilience. We do not have to worry about stuns and stuff. Just going to get blast shields next. There goes Ruckus, who was paying no attention to like the 3 people who were hitting him. Looks like it's going to be a pretty free game, not because they're a bad team, but because they're not really paying attention to the point. So I'm just kind of getting free objective time and stuff. We can tickle the Dredge if I can land some shots. There we go. We got 800 damage on him. Luna just straight chilling here. Let's get some heals on the Mave. I said this so many times in videos that you guys who watch my stuff must already know, but playing the objective in King of the Hill is probably more important than in any other mode, just because of how many credits you get and also because of how many points you get, because as you can see at the top here, we're not really playing better than them. We're just playing the objective when they're not. For some reason, Grok just uses totem aggressively like that. That's something I've never seen. That is a next level tactic. That's next level big brain plays, using the freaking healing totem aggressively. Hell yeah, that's what we love to see. Get some damage on you. That is the Dredge thing. I just about got out of that, although for some reason it didn't damage my Luna. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not going to complain about about it. We'll reposition her a little bit. Do I go for the ult and see if I can throw him off? This didn't work last time. Let's go for attempt number 2. Did I even get anybody that time? I think it went through the hole. I don't think I actually got anybody though, which is quite a shame. We'll F ourselves back. Get heals on this Buck if I can before I die. Buck, you don't want to come help me. You're literally going to run away. You're full health, my guy. Please, you could take him. It's just another Buck. Not so much for that. Buck just got kind of bodied. We've still got a 100-point lead somehow, but I don't know if we're going to be able to keep it because we're playing pretty damn awkwardly. See if we can make sure she doesn't die here. She's getting a little bit pounded. Damber did just use his F inwards, so he's probably dead here. He's ulting. We have CC reduction. That was a very awkward F, but it's fine. Sure, more heals. I'm just trying to spread them around. They have got cauterized, but I'm still healing for a lot. Buck, can you stay up? There we go. Throw out some little cheeky shots. Get rid of his little totem. See if we can get a stun on him. Never mind. He's just dead. Is he a bot? I don't know. Why did he throw his totem on the point earlier? That's still in my head. I'm not going to forget about that ever. Well, that's Ruckus ulting. I'm trying to keep the freaking Tyra alive, and I somehow just did. I do not know how the hell that happened. The damage reduction too goddamn strong. Honestly, do not know how we're doubling their score right now. How are we winning this? I don't feel like we're getting that many more kills than them. I feel like we're consistently trading. I think it is really just the point. Although 3 people just died to Dredge. Was that an ult that I just didn't even hear? Is that how those 3 guys just died? I don't know what else it could have freaking been. I'm just going to retreat a little bit here and then hope that Luna doesn't get too battered. I'm just going to throw heals on her when I need to, although Dredge is slowly pushing up on me. More heals on Luna. Damage reduction. I believe in you, Luna. You got this. You can hold it. Never mind. She's already dead. Alright, time to retreat, boys. Let's F ourselves up here. I have tons of credits. I'm going to go ahead and buy that and also buy a kill to heal. For some reason, I have to hit that 5 times. I've said that tons. Let's get some little cheeky shots down there on these dudes who, for some reason, just don't want to pay attention to me as I, like, take freaking 2k off of them. I think they all died to a Dredge right click because he's just spamming like mental and these people aren't paying that much attention to it. More heals on Buck. There we go. Point's going to move in like 10 seconds. Some hits over onto this Ruckus. Is he going for an ult play or what is he going for? I don't really know what the play is here. I'm just confused, honestly. More heals on these dudes. There we go. Nice. We're actually just seemingly stomping them so far. We've got 200 points on him. I've only got 3 deaths so far now. I've been healing for a lot. I'm honestly surprised I'm doing this well. We'll F backwards. Go for the ult. Oh, what a play. Is that going to get anybody? Nope, I missed it. I said what a play too early. Okay, I thought I was going to get at least a couple of them. Ruckus is, I think, under, but he's firing upwards at nothing. Amani Dragon going ham, it seems. Heals onto this Buck. I think he's actually got a little bit of increased healing from somewhere. Has he got Rejuvenate? No, he hasn't got Rejuvenate. Why was he getting extra healing? He must have the card that gives him extra healing under 50%. I didn't even check talents at the start of this game, I don't think, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have the win any second. Tara's just ulting for the sake of ulting. The Damber is just spamming from under there. This is going to be a win. We're like 5 points off. Just keep heals on it to make our stats look good before the game's over. Damber went for the ult. I'm somehow still up here. More heals on this Tara if we can, and Buck is gone. Not Buck, that's a Grok. Buck got the kill though, I think. Victory. I feel weird about that game. They didn't really play the objective at all. We weren't really contested for most of it. Dredger's got top play. Maybe it will give us a bit of insight onto how 3 of them died, like instantly. I thought it was a Dredge ult, but I didn't hear it. Maybe I just missed it, or maybe I'm like going selectively deaf. I don't know. I think it might have just been his right click. No, he's too far away. It has to be an ult, right? There's no way it can be anything else. It has to be an ult. Yeah, I didn't even hear that. Oh, it's because he's using that skin. That skin has a silent ult, does it? Skin advantage. Yay. And there we go, there are the stats for game 2. I honestly feel like I did a pretty good job of showing off damage reduction / max healing IO. I really do feel like I did a pretty good job on both of the games today. Not that I did like god tier or anything. I feel like I just did, you know, kind of what you'd expect from your boy Frosty. I promise to never say that sentence again, but if we go through the stats, Buck did a little bit under average, 4, 8, 10, 24k isn't great. Tyra did pretty damn good, 81k she has top damage, followed by the Maeve, who also shredded 18, 572k. Props to those two guys. Moni did fine, she did average there, 999 and then 40k, and then like I said, the Tyra and the Maeve did over average, and we did actually surprisingly decent. I'm quite happy with my stat there. God of War X33 says you play against FrostFangs for once and somebody DCs. I'm thinking that's what SMO means, somebody, right? So I don't know who DC'd on their side. I think it was the Grok, but I'm honestly not sure. He was playing a little bit weird towards the end, but that's the only thing I can really guess. Shout out to God of War X33, gotta love a Pokemon name in Paladins. On their side there, Buck did very, very similarly to Aramani, nearly replica stats there. Grok did okay when he was here, and then I think he DC'd towards the end, although I could be wrong. I don't know who he's referring to with SMO, so I'm assuming it means somebody. Damba did alright, Ruckus did a little bit under average for that match, and then Dredge I did a little bit over average for that match. Sure, not as good of a game as the first one for sure, but definitely still a pretty decent match, even if it was just me sitting on the point and throwing out heals as much as I could. I feel like I still had a pretty damn big impact on the game, and there we go. IO's moved a little bit up on the list. She was like at the freaking bottom before. I think she was in the same place as Dredge. Now she's for some reason here, even though Atlas has more XP than her. I don't really understand how the system works. It seems to just shuffle around whenever the hell it feels like. like it, and the characters with more XP than others don't always go above them, and sometimes they do. I don't really know. Is it alphabetical? I don't think it's alphabetical because, you know, Amani and IO are not next to each other and Term is in the middle, so I don't really know why it does this. It's a little bit buggy. I guess I should just sort by name. That all works fine, doesn't it? But yeah, anyway, I guess I'll end the video here. Don't really have anything else I could add that I haven't already said throughout the video. If you haven't tried this already, I highly recommend give it a go. Of course, let me know what you guys want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all really soon. Thank you for all the love on the videos. It's been massively appreciated by your boy Frosty, which is the last time I'm ever going to say that in a video. It's gone from here. You better not leave it in the comments or else I'm gonna be salty. Your boy Frosty's gonna be salty. But anyway, I'm going now. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll see you all very soon. Did I say that already? I don't know. That was a turbo outro. I'm going now. Stay frosty.